Today I'm gonna be reacting to Jonathan Major's ABC News interview. I guess this is his first interview since being convicted on 2 counts. And so I watched the interview and I'm gonna react to it. Let's give my little view, little take on it. Number one, Jonathan says he's speaking out, taking responsibility. He hasn't seen his daughter because of the case and wants her to see the interview. So it seems like he's talking through the interview to show his daughter that he innocent. But pretty much most of us seen the videos on the news, and uh, I don't know about you guys, but any man in my book running away from the lady, you pretty much innocent. You're not staying there to fight the lady. You're running away from the lady to avoid any conflict. You pretty much innocent in my eyes. So I don't know what the jury was looking at. Maybe that one little piece where he was pushing her back in the truck probably did it for them to anger them, like, oh, he's being too rough. But even that, inside of the truck, the driver or Jonathan Major said that she was grabbing his face and hitting him. And I think she even scratched his face. He had a scratch on his face. So, but who knows when you get in court and you got to go up against these juries, who knows which way they going to go with it. You just hope that they do the right thing. Number two, 30-year-old British dancer Grace Jabari. So she's a British dancer. I think in one of my recent videos, I thought she was an actor or something like that. Maybe she acts too. But she's a 30-year-old British dancer. And I don't know much more than that about her. But it seems like they had a good relationship and then something went bad to where he didn't want to deal with her no more. And all of a sudden, she's calling the police saying that she hurt, she injured. And, I just hate some of these American laws, man. You get the feeling sometimes. Some of these ladies, I'm gonna say all of you ladies, some of these ladies that take advantage of their situation. If they can make themselves rich or if they can destroy a man, they'll do it. And I'm sorry though, but everything about this case seems like a setup. And I don't know that for sure. I can't say that. I wasn't there. But from my dealings with women that didn't want me to leave or they didn't want to be embarrassed like I broke up with them, they would play hurt and call the police on you and say you hit them. Just for simple, just doing what the law asks you to do. The law asks you to leave and not fight the women, but they would call the police on you and have you get in trouble just because they want to win the argument or they want to control you. That's the one thing I see. Women want to control men. So you use the police, you use the system. Everybody gonna be sympathetic for a woman. I ain't saying all these women are. Some of these women have been battered and bruised and should be scared and should call the police. But in this case right here, I can't even. This look like a major setup. But who knows what happened? Well, we do know what happened. Some other female texted him, and she saw the text, and that's what started her to going off the side of the truck. Sometimes you cheat on these women, man. These women will make you pay. So I can kind of understand why she did it. It wasn't right though, but we can understand why she did it. But it's not right because this man standing to lose a lot of money if he can't act in those big name movies he was scheduled to act in. So hopefully he get it all back one day. Number three, Jonathan was shocked and afraid when he heard the guilty verdict in the 2 counts. He said he was shocked and afraid. Now I don't know where Jonathan come from, what city he was born in, where he grew up. But if he's from the United States, then you almost gotta expect uh, that it's not gonna go your way. And I ain't trying to cry the race card or something, but even I know if I go to court, I might get a harsher sentence than what I'm supposed to get. You know, even I will be prepared for something like that. Just learning from the people around me, court cases that should have got off easy or got off light and ended up with something more than what they should have got. Even I know to expect the worst. Number 4, Grace attorney said justice was served. Grace didn't choose to be in this position. Grace Jabari, the girlfriend of Jonathan, ex-girlfriend. Attorney says justice was served and Grace didn't choose to be in this position. How about Jonathan didn't choose to be in this position and justice wasn't served? It looked like it was served. There's some real true battered women out here. They go through some stuff that they man deserve to be locked up. But here, I just don't see it. The video, the evidence don't support it. Um, but they convicted him, so it is what it is. Uh, Grace didn't choose to be in this situation. She probably didn't choose to be in this situation. But if you faking something to get somebody else in trouble, then you did choose to be in this situation because you didn't have to make those bogus police calls or trying to get somebody in trouble because you're mad because they possibly can be cheating on you. So there it is. Number 5, text messages show September 22nd. Jonathan Major say it's just fake. The hospital will question you. She said, I would tell them that I bumped my head. So that's referring to her going to the hospital for something, a headache or injury or something. And he didn't want her to go. He wanted her to, you know, I don't know, maybe take some aspirins or something. But she went to the hospital, I guess, anyways, for this, whatever was wrong with her head. You know, she had a bruise or something. But, that's part of the setup when a woman gonna get you. Just go to the hospital with bruises on them. Oh, they like somebody bruised you. They ask questions when you get to the hospital. You know, but it's part of the setup because now she can go back to those to the hospital and get records of when she came in for that bruised head. Uh, maybe it was accident, or she really had a headache, or maybe it was really a fight. I don't know. But if some women want to get you, they'll set it up real good for you to get you. Number 6, Jonathan has been diagnosed with depression. Yeah, he said he was diagnosed with depression, but um, hopefully he gets help for it and keep his sanity. I think him and Megan split up. Megan Good was the girlfriend after this girlfriend in the case. And hopefully he keeps his sanity and go on to return back to Hollywood movie roles and do better with, the next women he date. Number 7, after the date of the video of us seeing him running away from the girl, uh, the next day the ex-girlfriend is over his house on the floor in the closet, claiming she's hurt and he had to call 911. That was the icing on the cake. Gotcha. She's in the closet on the floor, claiming she can't move. She hurt. What did that look like when the paramedics and the police get there? Look like you just beat the lady down. You just beat this poor innocent lady down, and we got to take you down. And that's what happened. He said he didn't do anything to her. You know, I've been in a situation like this where I'm done with the lady, and they come over your house and you ignore them, and all of a sudden they start playing hurt and acting crazy and laying on the floor like you hurt them and saying, "Oh, I need an ambulance." Women do this type of stuff, but they're not ready to be done with the relationship. But you guys, we have to learn that beauty is beauty. It don't mean that you're getting a good person. Some of these women are beautiful but terrible. So watch yourself. But yeah, that 911 call, he certainly looked guilty. But when you looked at the lady, wasn't no bruises on the lady. This big old dude with all these muscles, ain't no bruises on this lady. I bet you it was more something like he ignoring her, or he steady telling her he don't want to get back together. Then all of a sudden, she's hurt, causing him to look really, really bad. The icing on the cake, what I call it, because it's the last incident before he's eventually in court and charged. Number 8, Jonathan says he was reckless with her heart, but not her body. So he said he was reckless in the fact that he was cheating, with the text messages, but he wasn't violent with her in any physical type of way. And that I believe. When you're a movie star, there's all kind of ladies coming at you. So who knows? Uh, Probably best to stay single for a while till you get things figured out and learn how to cope with that lifestyle. Last but not least, he hopes to work in Hollywood again. I believe we'll see him back in Hollywood. Just how many years it'll take? 2 years, 5 years, 10 years. Hopefully he's able to survive and get himself back together and come back and do some more great performances in movies, which I think he will. Everybody deserves a second chance. You can't just hold a person to something they did forever against them. Yeah, give people a second chance. They got to make money. They got to eat, survive somehow. So hopefully we'll see them back. But just my little 2 cents reaction on this ABC News interview seems sincere. Hopefully you'll get a second chance at everything. Hopefully the Grace Jabari lady will get herself together also and have a better life. Just my little 2 cents on it. I'm out.